How's it going, people of the internet? My name is BelgianXLarge, and I'm here for something new, actually. I applied for a league called the GPC, the Grand Pokemon Conference, if I am not mistaken. Its leader is Bob, aka call me 911. A lot of people like to call me 911 for some reason, but that's actually really odd. But enough of that. So I applied and I got invited to a tournament, a 32-man tournament, which they call the GPC World Championships. The contenders are a mix of people that already are in the GPC and then the new applicants. And in total, we are with 32 people, and we were allowed to draft 6 Pokemon from any tier that we wanted. So these are the 6 months that I got. So we drafted Mega Gardevoir. I wanted Mega Gardevoir because it's just a fucking nuke. I love this thing. Then I wanted to pair it up with a really cool steel types that could set up rocks and that could do other things that I needed it. Let's say T-Wave. I wanted also a really good dragon that had a lot of utility, so I went with Salamence. Then I wanted a fast electric type, so I picked up Thunderous Therian. Then I picked up Blastoise because I wanted a Defogger in Salamence and Rapid Spin if I needed it. And then I picked a good fighting type, and I picked up Sock because nothing really was left. I kind of wanted like Infernape or Emboar or Blaziken, but those got sniped, like all of them for some reason. But if I can show you guys, I probably cannot show you guys. So after the draft, we got split up into pools, and we have to like battle each other. We have to like battle each person in the pool, and I got pulled up with Bluezy. Bluezy is the coach of the Edinburgh Knights, if I'm not mistaken. So I had to build against his team. This is the first replay. I will narrate. I don't know how this is gonna go because I'm usually kind of bad at narrating replays, but I wanted to do it because I don't know, it's something new, and I don't want to record Showdown Live live Showdown all the time. So Bluezy's team consists of, I wrote it down here, it will appear on the screen somewhere. So it's Mega Charizard Y, regular Venusaur, Florges, Fortress, Zygarde, and Pangoro. Now, he drafted a Sun team, consisting of like Mega Charizard Y to put up the Sun, and then a regular Venu with Chlorophyll, so that it can outspeed the world, basically. Do I have the right team here? I think I do, right? Yeah, this is the right team. Okay, so I had a build for that, and my matchup was actually pretty bad. At first glance, because Venusaur just fucks up this whole entire team by itself if it has the right coverage moves. So with that in mind, also Florges could be really annoying, so with that in mind, I made my Mega Gardevoir set. So I have Calm Mind, Taunt, also, I keep forgetting stuff that I wanted to say. Also, I have no switch-ins. I had no switch-ins for a Mega Charizard Fire Blast, so it was actually pretty dangerous. So what I'm built on this Mega Gardevoir is Calm Mind, Taunt, Psyshock, and Hyper Voice. I really didn't need a lot of extra coverage because Hyper Voice was a 2-hit KO on Fortress, and it also was a let me check. It was also a 2-hit KO on Zard Y? I'm not too sure, but anyways, Mega Gardevoir was a big threat to his team because only with these 2 moves I could 2-hit KO or OHKO his whole entire team. I brought Taunt because if I could Brigade it on the Florges and taunt it, I could actually just set up a Calm Mind and go to town from there. So the EV spread is because I want to one-shot Mega Venusaur. Not Mega Venusaur, regular Venusaur. I wanted to one-shot I say Mega Venusaur too much. Regular Venusaur with Psyshock. And then I also wanted to take a Fire Blast. I wanted to take a Fire Blast from Zard Y, so that's why I have 40 Spadef EVs right here, and I put the rest in speed because I needed to. What was it again? I don't know. We just wanted max speed because otherwise we would be in for a lot of trouble. I think I built this team with Socrates. Socrates helped me prepare. So shoutouts to you, buddy. I guess. So then we go to Roadblock. I call this thing Saber because I'm a weeb and it looks like Saber from Fate Zero. I love that anime so much. Then we go out to Roadblock, our Ferrothorn. We are bringing the Okaberry because he has Anazard Y, and the Florges is most likely, and the Florges would be most likely packing HP Fire. So that's why I brought that. And we're bringing Stealth Rock, Leech Seed, Gyro Ball, and Thunder Wave. I was very afraid, me and Socrates were both very afraid that he was gonna go ahead and bring Sub Dragon Dance Zygarde. So first I wanted to bring Iron Head because I wasn't gonna stay in on the fast stuff anyway because those could kill me and it would do more to Florges because it's not that fast. So that's why we bring Gyro Ball because Gyro Ball guaranteed breaks subs each and every time. We're bringing T-Wave for the fast things, aka Pangoro, aka Zard Y, aka Venu. Then we brought Leech Seed because we're annoying pieces of shit, actually. Then we go out into Rizzy-Mens. I called this thing Rizzy-Mens because the moment I drafted it, everyone was like, Rizzy-Mens, Rizzy-Mens, and I was like, wait, why? And then, it appeared that someone got 5-0'd by this thing. I mean, it's not that, like, uncommon for you to get swept by them Salamence. Salamence is actually a threat, but aside from that, I'm bringing a Spadef set with a Yachi Berry because this is my only switch in to Salamence, and I'm pretty and Heatwave still did a lot in that game. Heatwave still did like 30%. So this is actually a monster. So the only coverage it would have to hit me is either a Rock Slide or HP Ice, and I was pretty sure that he was gonna bring HP Ice. So that's why I brought a Yachi Berry. I'm also bringing the moveset of Protect, Wish, Iron Tail, and Dragon Claw. Iron Tail for the Florges, and Protect and Dragon Claw just as a neutral coverage move for anything barring Florges. And Fortress. But Fortress, I could kill Fortress with anything basically. Then we're going to my Wincon, Genie. I don't know. I didn't have a good name for this thing, so I just called it Genie. We're backing the Expert Belt with a moveset of Thunderbolt, HP Ice, Nasty Plot, and Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave being for the Florges, HP Ice being for Zygarde and Venusaur, because we were gonna bring HP Flying, but then we wouldn't have a coverage move to hit Zygarde with. So that's why we brought HP Ice, because they're both super effective. And then we're bringing Thunderbolt as our powerful stab ability. We are running 248 speed to... let me think. I think it's to outspeed max speed Zard Y, but I might be mistaken. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I think it is because of that, because I'm pretty sure that Zard outspeeds Zard is base 100, and that's why we brought max speed Timid to speed tie with the Zard Y. So that's what we did with our Thunderosirian. Then we're going to Donatello, our Blastoise. We are packing the Rindleberry with Miracoat, Scald, Ice Beam, and Rapid Spin. So, Rindleberry and Miracoat is basically for both Zard Y and Venusaur, because Solar Beam and Giga Drain or Leaf Storm or whatever grass move they have, we can do a lot of damage to them. And then we're just bringing Scald and Ice Beam because those hit everything neutrally, and they're bringing Rapid Spin because we didn't have Spin yet. So that's Donatello, and then we go out into the last. Then we go to our last mon, which is Socks the Sock. Pack in the Choice Scarf with 60 speed to outspeed Timid Zard Y, I think. Yeah, Timid Zard Y, and we are packing Close Combat, Poison Jab, Ice Punch, and Rock Slide. With this coverage, we hit everything from neutral damage, if not super effective damage, and we're able to just do like lock ourselves into a move at a point and then just kill everything. We are bringing 4 Spadev because I did want to have a odd HP number, because like rocks and sandstorm, no, not rocks, just rocks. So I put the remaining 4 in Spadev, so that's why we have those 4 Spadev EVs. But that will be the team preview. Now we're actually going to go over to the narration, so I'll see you guys in the video. So, now we're here for the actual battle. I actually forgot that I've made a announcement video, so that's going to be put up before this video, so make sure you go ahead and check that out before you even begin to watch this video. I'm very disappointed in you if you watched this far before you even watched the announcement video. So, right after that, that's why I also did like a team analysis thingy. I probably did that in the previous video as well, but yeah, that was kind of awkward, wasn't it? So, we do know what each of us is gonna bring. So, I'm just gonna click play and start this. I lead off with my Sock, as he leads off with his Zard. I go immediately for the Rock Slide. He makes a nice switch into his, into his Zygarde. Then he goes for a Dragon Dance, and I'm very afraid of this, but luckily he switches out as I go for a Gyro Ball and do a nice chunk against this thing. So I know he's gonna go for his Fire move, and I just switch in my Salamence once more, and it does 31%, and he didn't burn me. But right after that, he does go for the HP Ice, as I throw up a Wish just to see what the thing was gonna do to me, and I protect this turn, and I basically sag this off to do like a ton of damage to it because I want this gone as soon as possible. So he just takes me out with 2 HP Ices, and I can go into my Donatello and just click Scald at this point. He makes a switch into his Fortress as I predict the Volt Switch and go into my free switch, that I get a free switch into my Thunderous and go for a Nasty Plot as he sets up rocks. Then I click Thunderbolt, completely obliterate this thing, good lord, and then he brings this in, so I'm actually convinced that this is Scarf, and then he has something to hit me with for super effective damage. It turns out to be Ice Punch, and I make the right play, and I was thinking that he was gonna bring this in anyway, and to put up Sun or whatever, and I go for the Leech Seed and kill this thing. So now we're 4 to 5 as he brings this beast in. He goes for the HP Fire as I switch it to Donatello, predicting it, and he goes for the Giga Drain, and I go for the Miracle, doing a shit ton of damage to it, actually. So now I go in a Roadblock, luring him to go for HP Fire, as he does. I reveal the Oka Berry and go for the Gyro Ball and take this thing out clean. So now I allow him to like kill me because I don't need rocks or anything, but I do go into Saber here. He's expecting a Psyshock here, but I go for Taunt first. Now he expects a Psyshock, so I'm just gonna go click Hyper Voice, thinking he would switch either the Zygarde in or the Pangoro, as he does switch into Pangoro, and that's basically where I win this game. I should have gone for Calm Mind first, actually, but I taunted it just to see if it wanted to go for the Calm Mind, and he just keeps hitting me with Moonblasts, and I go for a Psyshock. It's a nice 2-hit KO, but he does get a crit here, and takes me out, but no matter, I can go into Genie and just finish up this game. Click Sludge Wave on this Florges, and then the thingy came in. I was scared of the Yachi Berry, but I have Scarf Sock with Ice Punch anyway to close out this game. So Genie did end up being my win condition, even though I kind of choked away my Mega Gardevoir. But we did win this game, so I am very, very, very glad that we actually won a game. So yeah, that's about it. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, as it is very much appreciated, and I'll eat burgers in your name. Don't forget to get your rate, watch, a program. That means subscribing, by the way. And I'm out. See you guys.